Thank you very much, my dear friends, my dear gods, and my dear masters. It's so good to see all of you after a great break, I can say. But I am back. Thank you very much. And we are going to again start the Karma series. Hopefully this time without breaks. And today, I thank everyone for joining. There must be a lot of new people too. I'm going to introduce first a new book. Hope everybody has seen it. Most of you have seen it. Breath and Meditation. Okay, so I contributed for this book and this book is out. Patriji has poured hours and hours and hours correcting this, editing this, compiling this. It's a grand compilation. Okay, compiled material with 49 enlightened masters. Okay, to name few, we have Osho, we have James Allen, we have Leonardo, Jungle, Joseph Goldstein, Patriji, Harold Percival, lot of enlightened master, Torkom Saradarian, my favorite, Pema Chodron, Swami Amarjyoti, Osho, Anand Marga, Piyadasi, Rajinder Singh, Larry Rosenberg, lot of masters. They all compiled such a beautiful book. Okay, I want everybody here and everybody. This is not just a book to buy and read, but is also a book to give to everyone. Such a fantastic book because we all do breath meditation. So we must know what enlightened masters have spoken about breath and meditation. Why only breath? If somebody asked, this is the answer. It's a very easy way. So I have already started on one side selling and also spreading this book. I want Patriji's dream is to make sure this book reaches the whole world. And I'm on this mission now. Thank you very much. So let's start our karma session. I'm just going to unmute all of you for a few seconds just to hear hi from all of you.
Hi.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hello, Master.
Hello, Master.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Morning.
Very nice.
Waiting for
Good
the
morning,
session,
sir.
Master.
Yes, sir.
We are missing all these.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Missing, sir. We are missing you.
Hello,
Your
sir.
talk.
Ayyappa sir.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
Hi, sir.
Very nice. Very nice.
So happy to see you, sir.
Yes, madam. Revati, madam. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So let's
We
start.
miss it. Yes, sir. Waiting.
Sorry,
Every second is value.
yeah. So I'm muting all of you. Okay, nice to hear. I need energy to start the session. Such a great team we have, no? Karma team. So today, 27th episode. And to my surprise, a lot of masters have said, a lot of people have told that they have seen every session 10 times. I was shocked. 10 times. Because they say, every time they hear, they're learning something new. Such a fantastic knowledge everybody must have. And today we are going to learn from Swami Sivananda. We must learn from everyone. We all know the rule. Learn from everyone. Everyone possible. So today we will learn from Swami Sivananda. Let's jump into the session. Let's look into the first point, what he says. Every action is a mixture of good and evil. Every action is a mixture of good and evil. There can be neither an absolutely good action nor an absolutely bad action in the world. This physical universe is a relative plane. If you do some action, it will do some good in one corner and some evil in another corner. You must try to do such action that can bring maximum good and minimum of evil. So everything has both good and evil. Our intention is not to harm others. Our intention is not to do great evil, but even if you do good, for example, to print this book, to great knowledge, they compiled, they have brought everything. It's a very good act. But for these papers, some trees has to be cut. So there is some evil involved. And when they are preparing the dye, some chemical reactions happen in the atmosphere. So some evil. So our intention is not to create evil. But whatever good you do, definitely there will be minimum evil that will be happening. But we must ensure that minimal evil is okay, but maximum good we must do. So Swami Shivananda says, there is neither absolute good action or absolute bad action. The good has bad, the bad has good. The light has darkness, the darkness has light. So we must admit it, we must know that both polarities exist. Simple. We must try to do good actions, more good, which may have minimum amount of evil, which we cannot help because both coexist. Otherwise, you will not do any action, inaction, which won't help you. Because remember, karma means action. Karma means act. And you cannot just stay akarma, not doing any act. That is not right. So good work will produce good effect. Evil work will cause bad effect. Because we know karma means cause and effect. But if you know the secret of the work, the technique of karma, you will be absolutely free from the bondage of karma. This is important. We should not be in a bondage. We should get out of the bondage. So what is the technique? Very nicely, so Sivananda Swamiji says, the secret is to work without any two things, attachment and egoism. Such a beautiful two words. If we understand, we will come out of the bondage of karma. Bondage gives pain. Attachment gives pain. We have to get out of two things. One is attachment and is egoism. What is attachment? If I'm giving a session, if I'm writing a book, I'm reading a book, I'm cooking, I'm driving, I'm meditating, whatever it is, I need to involve myself more. That is not attachment. Expecting results is attachment. Or in other words, accept whatever the result comes. The bondage towards two things we need to get out. The secret is what? If you want to get out of the bondage of karma, be detached and also no egoism. What is egoism? Me first. Me is egoism. Simple. It is not wrong, but it will not allow you to get out of karma. You can be egoistic, no problem. Few people always talk about themselves, their name. They always put themselves first and the whole world later or no. They always praise about them, their family, their kids. Egoistic nature. That is not bad, that is not going to harm anyone, but it is not going to remove you. It is going to make more bondage to the karma. This is what Swami Sivananda says. You want to get out of the bondage, don't have attachment towards anything. Be involved in everything. Do to your best, but not attached. And also egoism. No ego. No me. So the central teaching of the Gita is what? We all know Bhagavad Gita. Such a beautiful, documented guide for life. So if you see the core, the central teaching of Bhagavad Gita says only one thing, what? Non-attached to the action. Non-attached to the action. The Bhagavad Gita says, do your dharma, do your karma, but be detached. If you understand this, the whole essence of Bhagavad Gita is this. Two things, attachment, second is egoism. So when we meet few people, allow them to talk, allow them to express. Don't always you have to speak, and don't always keep praising you. You're great, Baba, I understand. But make others also great. Let them also talk. So Lord Krishna says to Arjuna in a empathetic terms, "Oh Arjuna, work incessantly." Work is incessantly. Your duty is to work always. What a beautiful statement. Your duty is what? Work always. This is a karma bhumi. We all are here to work, work, work. But do not expect fruits. Kya logic parta hai? Everybody asks what? You are expecting us to work a lot, but don't expect fruits. Then why are we working? You may ask. The mind asks, I am working hard 24/7. When you expect me not to expect the results, what logic is this? Because from the childhood we have trained, results matter, not how much you work hard. This is a blunder. In the higher worlds, how much you work hard matters, not the result. Totally upside down, ulta. How much effort I am putting, I get marks in the higher worlds, not what results I get. How many people understand what I speak? How many people attend? It's not that how best I am giving my session, that matters to me. That will fetch me marks. Very simple. Your duty is to work always, Arjuna says to Krishna. Krishna says to Arjuna, your duty is to work, 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 work. So from my Guruji, I have learned work, 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 work. I am a workaholic. You will always see me doing some work. Without work, I cannot live. So I am a sincere student of Krishna. I want work because we come to earth to work. But do not expect fruits. I never expected anything from anybody or any fruits from my actions. So I'm always happy. You will always see a cheerful face in my smile in my face. Always I'm happy, relaxed. If there is no work, then I will search for new works. I love works. Because this is a karma bhumi and your duty is to do karma, so you have to work. The only thing that demotivates me is if I see someone not working and who is around me, I get totally annoyed. I'll say, Baba, work. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Why are you sitting idle? Relaxing for some time is okay, but working sometimes and relaxing all the time. You are not here in this earth. You have to reap the maximum experiences. The lot of that man who expects fruits is pitiable indeed. What a statement by Sivananda. Pitiable. Whoever has lot of expectations, the fruits of their actions, they're pitiable because he is the most miserable man in the world. Miseries will follow him. I get satisfaction by the amount of work I do, not the results of the work. My satisfaction I draw from how much I contribute, how much I work hard, not from the results. If someone is drawing satisfaction from the results, they are the most pitiable, Swami Sivananda says. This is absolutely true. When we put our effort 100%, 1000% to our bestest, that's it, the game ends there. But if you are expecting the fruits out of your efforts, misery will follow. You can expect no issues, but be ready, because that Mr. Misery will be following. It will not leave you. Because results are not in our hand. There are so many factors. The fruits of our karma, the effort, is not in our hands, because so many external factors are there. The nature has to support, your karmic balance has to support, your soul plan has to support, the other fellow has to support. So many factors. It is not in our hands. You sow a seed, you cannot expect anything, but you should sow it in a very proper way with 100% utmost effort. That's all. Let the plant come at any time, let it may happen a tree, and let it give whatever the fruits it wants to. It is not in your hands. But if your focus is on the fruits, misery will follow you. Results and misery are close friends. Efforts and happiness are close friends. I always focus on how much effort I am putting in everything I do. And that's it, I'm happy. I saw a movie, a very, very fantastic movie. Parents take their kids to a competition. They make the kids go to the stage, perform. And after the performance, when the kids comes down, the parent says, let's leave. The kids were baffled. Why? What happened? I'm waiting for the results to be announced. And everybody is waiting for the results. And I may get prize, I may not. But I want to stay until the last to see. His dad said, I want you to perform. You practiced well. And your performance is absolutely good. Forget about the results. They left that stage. Yeah, Krishnaveni Surya movie. that moment, no, that I was like, wow, what a beautiful parenting. In my entire school days, I'm always in the stage. Dance, I'm there. Vocal singing, I'm there. Musical instrument, I'm there. Drama, I'm there. They are like, my God, this guy is always on the stage. Sometimes I get prize, sometimes a complimentary prize, sometimes I don't care. My best contribution was, my participation is my contribution. Participation gives me satisfaction, not the prizes. Sports, every sport I'm there. I went for the shot put and javelin throw. People were like, can you even lift it? I don't care. I want to participate. I am the last in the javelin throw, no problem, but my participation is there. I want to experience it. I'm always there in everything. Results, I don't even care from the childhood. So I'm the most happy person. When I was working in a software company, one of my colleagues was working very hard. I asked, what happened? I'm always seeing some tension. He said, this year I'll get promoted. I said, do your best. I was working calm, cool. He was doing every circus possible to impress the manager and the management. Finally, end of the year, he did not get promoted. He came and told me, you are absolutely cool and happy, man. I lost 1 year, all my peace, everything I lost, yet I was not promoted. I said, you have put every effort. Now accept the result. But he is depressed because he did not get what he wanted. But he forgot one thing. In that 1 year, he did what none of us did. In that process, he has learned so much. One should draw satisfaction from what you do, what you contribute, not from the results. Because the results are not always in your hands. Most of the times it is not there. Then why are you worried? If you are worried about the results, misery will come. Mr. Misery, always follow results. If you want, you can. I don't want misery, I want happiness. The funny thing, I'll tell you one more example. If you leave the earth, you go to the higher worlds. The council will look at it and say, hey guy, you went for something and you did something. And you will say, yes, I missed, I screwed up totally. They said, no problem. Take one more birth and at least this birth try to do. It is as simple as that. Here, for one work somebody not does, they will yell at him. How can you even miss it? You have totally lost it. You have lost an opportunity. One lifetime there, they don't care there. Here, one small incident in one lifetime, we make a very big drama out of it. Give yourself another opportunity. Be it 100th time, no problem. Again, with that same hope. I have one friend. I always get baffled, surprised whenever I talk. His financial condition is to the worst. His health is to the worst. But he always says, I found hope. You see, next 1 week, I am going to be okay. That is one great thing I always learned from him. He will never lose hope. And I'm sure in his deathbed, he will say, you see, next lifetime, I will definitely be greater than you. That is the kind of hope. So that small thing I have learned. People always say there's nothing to learn from him. No, there's always something to learn from everybody. You are missing out. So your efforts you put it and be happy, be satisfied with the efforts, not the results. Sometimes the results may be 10 times more than what you want. Don't limit it. Sometimes it may be delay. Sometimes it is not your route. You will never understand. Because the mind never understands the soul plan. The watcher, the observer is not a part of mind. Osho says that. Whoever is observing is not a part of mind. The consciousness observes. The mind is in the astral body. Let's move to next point. So many avatars. Yeah. So many yogis. So many acharyas, saints, prophets has come to the world and preached. Yeah, in this book I see, 49 masters have given their speech and their knowledge. There are thousands and thousands, lakhs. Yogis, acharyas, saints, prophets. They have come to the world, they have preached. And everything is well documented. Documentation is very important. Somebody documented. Vedavyasa documented. So the Bhagavad Gita exists. Valmiki documented. Ramayana exists. Otherwise, no documentation, nothing. It's gone. Today we have YouTube channels which documents everything. But book is a book. No need to depend on internet, laptop, power, charging, nothing. Book is a book, Baba. Lovely, no? Just no need to have any dependency. Just have the book and be with you. Best way. Still it is crooked. See, so many avatars have come, so many saints, acharyas, prophets have come, they have given all the discourses they have preached. Still, it is crooked. It is in the same state. Confusion. Everywhere there is a confusion. Therefore, do not bother yourself much in the reforming this crooked world. Don't try to change the world. There are many great saints and yogis than us who has already come, who is coming, who will come. They already preached. But don't try to change the world. But what should be done? This can never be done. What you can do is reform yourself first. Change yourself. The focus is not outside, it's inside. If you reform yourself, then the whole world can be reformed. How can you help the world when you are yourself is weak and ignorant? You cannot. You have to tune yourself. Your form is not right. The mind has to be mature. The soul has to be matured. The energy has to increase. Your unnecessary habits has to go away. First, reform yourself. Then you can change others. If you yourself is weak and you yourself ignorant, how can you change others or the world? Impossible. Such a beautiful statement. It will be like a blind man leading another blind man. Both must fall into a deep abyss. The greatest help or service that you can do to the world is imparting of knowledge of God. Spiritual help is the highest help you can render to mankind. This is a statement given by Sivananda Swamiji. Spiritual help is the highest help you can render. You can help everybody in many ways, but what is the highest? Spiritual help. Why he says that? The root cause of human suffering is what? Poverty? Pollution? No. The root cause of human suffering is what? Avidya or ignorance. That is the root cause of human suffering. Humans are suffering because of ignorance. Avidya. If you can remove the ignorance in men, only then they can be eternally happy. You can easily find a guy who don't have a penny in the pocket happy and guy who has crores of money in the bank not happy. I have seen so many people like that. Settled in USA, lot of money, they want to suicide. Another guy who don't have food for next hour, he is happy. Basavaraj sir, this is not Kannada session. Don't give a chat saying, please speak in Kannada. This is English session. The sage who tries to remove the ignorance is the highest benefactor of the world. So if you think you are a sage, you have to remove the ignorance. That is the highest benefactor of this world. Remove the ignorance, remove the darkness from everybody possible, from you first and from in everybody next. That is the highest help you can do to yourself and others and to the world. Knowledge has to be given. In my childhood, whoever I see, whoever is hungry, I always want to give food to them. I go and tell my mom, give something, no food, they are suffering in the road. Sometimes something is there in the home, I go and take and give. I always pity on people who didn't have food. If you remove the hunger of men by giving food, it is only temporary physical help. Annadana. You give money for the food. Temporarily you are helping them. It is removal of physical want for 3 hours. Remember it. Removing the physical help, that want for the physical for 3 hours. They are happy. They are satisfied. They eat. They say all good words to you. Annadata Shuki Bhava. And after 3 hours, the hunger again manifests. In that moment, they will not say Annadata Shuki Bhava. They will again come. The man remains in the same miserable state. Temporarily. Building of hospitals, rest houses, chowdhuries for the distribution of free food, distribution of clothes, are not the highest help of kind of help. They are help. Yes, they are help. But that is not the highest kind of help. Why? In spite of doing all these things, are they able to remove the misery of the people? No. Miseries are not eradicated by giving food or clothes. One of my friends, way back in 2004, he got a job in Cognizant. First month salary, he bought 50 liters of milk he has given to an ashram, Anadha ashram. That would have quenched the thirst of all the children there for a few hours. What later? So I told, what is the next month plan? He said, no. First month I want to give, I gave, then I forgot. So we are doing that for what? Our satisfaction. I gave something, Baba. I am happy. For your satisfaction, you are giving, but you are not eradicating the misery. You are only quenching the thirst of the physical body for a few hours. But how can you call that as a high stuff? Making others dependent again and again and again. They have to come, they have to beg, you have to give. We are not helping them. And they are again back to the same state of misery. You should look at their faces. So this is not the highest kind of help, Swami Shivananda says. The world will continue in the miserable state, even if you build many millions of hospitals and feeding places. Miseries cannot be removed. The pain cannot be removed by hospitals or feeding places. It is very temporary. Again, the problem comes. The hunger problem comes. Again, the disease comes. How do you remove the disease out of the system permanently? By treating the etheric body, by removing the karmas, not by putting some medicine and suppressing. It will again sprout. Get Brahma Gnana or divine knowledge. You first get it. And distribute this knowledge everywhere and remove the ignorance in men. If you first get the Brahma Gnana or divine knowledge and then distribute that knowledge and remove the ignorance in men, then all kinds of miseries, tribulations, evil can be completely eradicated. The past 17 years, there were days I had money, I don't have money, I had food, no food. I slept on the floor, I slept on the star hotels, everything ups and downs I've seen in my life. But I was not in misery. I'm always in happy. The external things should not affect our happiness. So this came because of the divine knowledge. Because of the gnana, I was not affected by the external factors. The man who serves the world really serves himself. That man who helped others really helped them. This is another point. So Swami Shivananda also says, generally world-minded people are puffed with egoism when they render some kind of help to others. I have seen funny people. They help, but at the same time, they expect 10 times more help from them. They point out saying, other day I helped you. And now there is a need for me, you have to help. That is business. If you are really helping, you have to do that help and forget. Because you are expecting fruits. You see, there is a misery. In school days, my friend taught me some engineering subjects. And then another situation came. He said, see, I helped you other day, you are not helping now. So there is expectations, fruits, results. Then there is a misery because I may not be able to give back. And he is expecting, if that doesn't match, there's misery. On top of it, I helped him. Still he said, only after me asking you are giving the help. See, if they want to find unhappiness, they can find everywhere, every moment. They are filled with pride. Great pride that I have done something great. Pride. The best way to live is be a student always. Learn, learn, learn. And be a master always. Teach, teach, teach. Forget about the results. They are filled with pride. The world doesn't want any help of anybody. There's one omnipotent Ishvara who controls and guides this universe. The soul guides, the consciousness guides. He can immediately supply thousands of Tilaks, Newtons, Shakespeare's, Napoleon's, Valmiki's, Yudhishthira's. He can immediately supply. But when you serve a man, think God has given an opportunity to improve, correct and mold yourself by service. Be grateful to the man who has given a chance to serve. I am grateful to my guide and friend and Guruji Patriji because he has given me a chance. He has given me an opportunity to go and teach what I know. Through that, I am molding myself I am correcting myself. I am mending myself. I am perfecting myself. I am improving myself every day. This is an opportunity for me. This is not a challenge. The spiritual service is not a challenge. It is not a pride. Remember, my friend, these are very important words. This is not challenge. This is not pride. This doesn't come because I am eligible. This is an opportunity for me to serve. That too with full freedom. People can use or misuse, and the karma will follow. It's an opportunity for me to serve, because serving others is serving myself. Because I believe in service. Pain is the best teacher in the world. More than physical pain, there is enormous amount of mental pain everywhere. Enormous amount of mental pain. Every day I get phone calls, messages, people speaking about mental pains, not physical pains. Nobody is bothered about physical pains. It's very less. Except people who are old, they have back pain, neck pains. For everything, we have meditation and other tools which will help. But mental pain is the biggest concern. We need to address it. And how will you remove mental pain? Only by knowledge. Only by divine knowledge. Nothing else can help. I always tell people, if you want to get out of mental pain, first be vegetarian. Being a non-vegetarian, you cannot help yourself. Because you are eating the carcasses of animals, all that pain will come back to you. All the diseases will come back to you. You will never be able to help yourself. First be a vegetarian. Out of question otherwise. Read books. Each and every book is like living the life of another master. Why we are not reading books? We have to read books. We have to find time. I was greatly inspired. Like when Abdul Kalam passed away, they went to clear his house. They found thousands of books and one bed cot and few very minimal things. But there are thousands of books. So where did he give importance? How many books did Osho read? How many books did Patriji read? I'll tell you, if you really want to reap the best in the tenure of your lifetime, work in between reading books. Your 24 hours in your Google calendar or manual calendar, your 24 hours you should say reading books. In between you eat, in between you go to office, in between you watch a movie, in between you meditate. But all the gaps, fillers should be books. Then I will see where that misery is coming. But you should also meditate. Only reading books again will increase your ego. That I know, that I has to dissolve. How will the I get dissolved? Where is the I? The I is sitting in the mind. How will the mind get dissolved? Because of the breath. Why? How? Because when you catch the breath, immediately your third eye opens. Everybody who observed the breath is third eye masters. Third eye doesn't mean only visions. If you are able to understand the knowledge which I am telling, then you are a third eye master. If you are able to feel the energies you have, that is through third eye. If you are able to receive energy, it is through third eye. If you are able to understand others, it is because of third eye. If you are able to see some visions, it is because of third eye. That knowledge, if you have that knowledge, that will remove your ignorance, pain. Because the mind has that eye. Small things the mind will blow into bigger. But through knowledge, biggest problem will be like a smallest thing. Because we will strike out the word problems and rewrite as opportunity. This is an opportunity for me. It's not a pain. It's a pleasure. If you see it as my duty, it's my work, then you will have pain. If you see it as an opportunity, there is no pain. There's only learning and joy. Joy forever. Pain is the best teacher in the world. Only people who have pain, they come to meditation. Either physically and mostly mentally. I have everything, but something is missing. They come to meditation. I have money, everything I have, but no peace of mind. They come to meditation. Physical health is screwed up. They come to meditation. I want to suicide. They come to meditation. I am depressed. They will come into meditation. So what is pain? Pain is an opportunity. But what we want? I want the pain to immediately go away. Immediately the pain has to go away. But pain is the best teacher. No, let the teacher be there for some time. What is your problem? Learn. If you learn, that teacher will not come back again. If you don't learn, for every lifetime he will come in to ensure your learning. It will not leave you. The teacher won't leave you. Many learn very useful lessons daily through pain, suffering, poverty, privation and sickness. We learn a lot. One of my friend who was he's lost his health because he knows what is meditation, but he will not practice. Very funny. He knows what is meditation. He knows the benefits of meditation. In theory, he speaks great Vedantas, but he won't meditate. He lost his complete health. Even after losing the complete health, still he is not meditating. So who created your reality? He created his own reality. Nobody can help him. I told him, Baba, 14 hours, 16 hours, you meditate. Within 40 days, you will see great, enormous change. No need for me to tell you because you know. He is not meditating. And nobody can help him. There's a saying that you can take the horse near the pond, but you cannot make it drink water. Simple. So you can only do meditation, but you cannot force anybody. They will not do. So pain is what? It is an eye-opener. Pain is an eye-opener. It's a blessing in disguise. It is a sweet messenger from God. Kunti Devi, Kunti Devi we all know. She said, "Oh Lord Krishna, let me always remember thee. Give me always pain because I may forget thee if I get pleasure." That's what Kunti Devi always tell to Krishna. Let there be some pain always, so that I'll always remember the thee. I moved to an apartment, all rich fellows. I'm unable to teach meditation to one fellow, Baba. If the moment I speak meditation, they say, it's okay, not interested. But in my previous house, they're all middle class families, poor people were paying. When I say meditation, they at least listen. So much of richness in finance, comfort, they don't want meditation. We can't help. You say free meditation, they won't come because they don't like free. And we don't take money for meditation. And even if we take money also, they will say it's commercial. They will not learn. See, if the mind is not open, where will they learn? There's no pain. But from that community, if there is a pain somewhere, they will come. So I told I am a meditation teacher. Anytime door is open. Nobody came. They will come. Maybe. So unless until there is because I had pain in the early childhood that I don't want this mundane routine life. I'm bored. At the age of 12, I'm bored. Looking at my father every day is like a robot, programmed, waking up at the same time, going and doing the same activities. At the age of 12, I got fed up. Will I be the same person? So that pain, not physical pain, but that mental pain, the best teacher. Then I started looking outside for my freedom, for something new. And that has given me this opportunity. If that is not there, then I'll be like a flock. In the flock, just going behind one another. I'm so grateful that at the age of 12, I realized I don't want a routine, mundane life. At the age of 23, I got into meditation. Proper one. And from there on, every day is new for me. Because every day I meet, every day I learn. Every day is a new hope. The sun rises. Everybody looks at the sun. Some says there's a new hope today. Some says every day the same sun. What is the hope? Every day the same sun is coming. And people go to Kanyakumari to see it little more bigger. What is the big difference? But I see a new ray of hope. In a day, there is light and dark. In life also, it is always there. Because I'm not telling there should be always pain. Don't create pain so that you will learn. Okay, don't infuse pain. Okay, Ayyappa sir has said, pain is a great teacher. Don't go and pluck yourself or prick yourself and say, now there is a pain, I will learn. Naturally, if it comes, it corrects, it educates, it disciplines the soul. And more importantly, the pain, it infuses mercy in the heart. Because you tell, right, I understand your pain. If you have never undergone that pain, initially when people are meditating, there's a lot of thoughts. I know the pain. There's a body is full of pain. I know that pain. So I'll have some mercy. I said, continue, I'll support. If I have never faced that pain, I will not understand. The pain is a great teacher. First it teaches me, then I can teach the other, teach the world. Because through the pain, it softens the heart. Otherwise, you're a hard-hearted fellow. And also, the pain will give you great willpower. I met a girl recently, very weak in the body, but great willpower, great brave heart. I have given her the name, you are a brave heart. Is very tiny, very thin, confused mind, no directions in life, but brave heart. Because I saw that inner. The moment I saw, I said, in the recent times, I have never seen such a brave heart. So I have given her the title Brave Heart. But she has not realized, because she has to do more meditation, more service, more discipline in life. Then she will understand the potential. Very funnily, in the year 2000, my friend said, hey, let's go to one guy who do all this Jyotishya. I said, I'm not so greatly interested. He said, our chief minister Jayalalitha also goes to him. Then I said, I'm interested. Okay, 2,000 rupees. TK, no problem. Let's go. So I went. That fellow saw me. He took my palm. He did some reading. I don't know what he does. I said, okay. Then he said, come after 2 days. Then we gave 2,000 and then I asked my friend, after 2 days, will he be here or run away with my money? My friend said, no, Baba, he is very popular, very famous. Let's come after 2 days. After 2 days, I went there. And he said, you are a brave fellow. I said, is it me? Are you talking about me? He said, you're a very brave fellow. You are going to change the world, this, that. I said, I am not able to even change my lifestyle. I'm so weak and my circumstances are I'm dependent on my parents. What are you talking? He said, you will not understand about you now. In future, you will do this. Many things he said. But at least he said positively, because everywhere you go, there'll be more negative. And for every negativity, there'll be pariharas, this money, that tayatu, and a lot of things they will add. So it's a pure business. But that fellow, to break the trend, maybe, he gave everything positive to me. And he gave me some crystals to wear it all in my hand, which I did for some time. It helped me. But the words he said, that you are very brave. When did I understand that I am brave? Only after meditating. Before that, I thought I am very weak. I'm so dependent. Because 1,000 people around me always say, hey, you are useless. Hey, you cannot do. Hey, you are fit for nothing. Hey, you are not good. And you will always hear the one word saying, no, no, no. Rarely someone will say yes. And you are already programmed that way. Meditation is reprogramming. I went through a lot of mental pain in my childhood. You can't even express that to anyone. When nobody is there to lend their ears, everybody is busy thinking about others. Just as the iron is shaped in the anvil by heating, so the man's character is molded by blows, knocks, and pains. I got beautifully molded in my childhood. I thank everyone who has given me nice beating. Physically also, I got beating. Very nicely. Just as impure gold turns out to be pure by melting in the crucible several times, so the man also become pure by being burnt in the furnace of pain. So naturally, again, I'm telling you, don't create pain. There is no gain. If naturally there is a pain in your life, it's a blessing. It's a teacher. It is trying to teach you something. Learn from it. Go through it. Don't try to escape. Don't try to say, I have pain tomorrow. The pain should vanish. Do something. I can't do anything. People call me and say, sir, I have a lot of problems I want to share with you. I'm not here to listen to problems. I'm here to listen to questions and experiences. Don't even try to explain your problem. I'm not a problem solver here. For all the problems, only one solution, meditate. One point solution, no other way. If you don't get control of your own mind, nobody can help you. Read books, share your experiences. 3-point formula, very simple, effective. Pain is a better teacher than pleasure. Even in pleasure, we learn a lot. But pain will teach you more. Both are great teachers, but pain teacher is so beautiful. Beautiful teachings you always get. In wealth, you get a lot of lessons, but in poverty, you get much more. So don't become poor because I am telling this. Again, I am telling you, don't create any circumstances. Understand what you are and live with it. Kindly. Sri Shankara, the greater philosopher and genius this world has ever produced, he was born in a very poor family. See, where you are born, Abdul Kalam is born in a very poor family. My own guru is born in a poor family, but doesn't matter where you are born. If the right training is given, they can always blossom from anywhere. I have met many riches, many riches, who can't even take one decision on their own. They're so dependent. And people who they are dependent, if they die, this whole empire is gone in one day. It is not how much money. I'm always very clear. It is not the money which I'm going to give to my child or to others. It is the right infusion of knowledge. Be a master. Everybody should become a master, not slave. The opposite of master is slave, not student. According to me, the opposite of master is slave. Sit and see in your life you are depending on something somewhere. It means you are still a slave. Sorry to say this, you are a slave. If you want to become a master, then break the dependency slow and steady. Don't depend. First of all, in my life, I always see what are the things I am depending on others. And someday I will reach there, but until then I take help. Because the ego should not stop you. You must always take help. If you want help, there is a help. You must always take it. But not always. Remember, life will move on. People will move on. You must always evolve. Okay. So the impression of small and big actions coalesce together and form tendency. The tendency develop in the character. Character produces will. If a man has strong character, he has strong will. Karma produces character and character produces, in turn produces the impressions. So what is he trying to say here? Strong character. What is a character? The kind of actions you do, it defines your character. It means what? The kind of karmas you do. People say, no, he is a good character. How? On what basis? Not on what he speaks. Not to name, I met a celebrity recently. He said in private that he said, Swamiji, I speak great words, but inside I am not that. He said, can I be open to you? I said, do whatever you want. He said, I speak great words, but inside I am not that. I said, meditation will make you what you speak and what you live both are same. Don't worry. That's why you're here. It's very easy to speak like a wise man, but to live like a wise man, it's very tough. My words and actions both are same, wherever it is, any situations, anytime. I met one lady. She was complaining about some management. I said, go ahead, go and speak to the Guru. She said, no. How can I go and speak? I told her, do you think the Guru is not with us now? You mean only if the Guru is physically present? The Guru is always there. So for me, whether I am in front of my Guru, I am not there. If I am unable to see his presence everywhere, then what kind of masters are we? That's it. I saw some change in her. That's enough. I didn't expect the results, but truth has to be said. I will speak truth. I don't expect results. That's why I'm not inviting misery. The tendency developed in the character. Character will produce the will to do. If I do a good karma, I get more will to do. If a man has a strong character, he has a strong will. And what karma will produce character? Do more great works. And I am a guy who does different works. I love doing different combinations of work. New. I was giving English sessions. Then I went to Tamil sessions. I went to Telugu sessions. Immediately I jumped into Kannada sessions. In the future, one more language I am going to start. So I will always do something new. Because I want some encouragement to live in the earth. Something new I have always wanted to do because I learn. See, if you are trying to do something new, what happens? You connect to new people. You are trying to understand an unknown world to you. You are opening your doors and mind for something new. And every language gives you a different people, different expressions, different knowledge, different dimensions. If you don't explore, you will never learn. You will just stay. Add. It's like a hat you have. Keep on adding new feathers. And once you add, it will never go. For example, you learn music now, and 10 years you don't practice. If you start at the 11th year, it is not that day one. Within few days, you will go back to that same state. So the feather once added will never go, but you have to keep on adding feathers. Have you not written any book? Write a book. Once I decided, okay, let me write a book. Then I started reading. Then I understood. Everybody starts writing a diary, writing a book. Everybody starts. There's something called midlife crisis. No, the book also has the same. In the mid of the book, 90% people drop. At that point, whoever stands disciplined, only they complete the book. I've spoken to few authors who have completed the book, and I have spoken to many people who started but have every possible excuse. I have not yet started, but if I start, I will end it. Don't start if you are not having that willpower to complete whatsoever the circumstance. Today morning, I'll just tell you one small technique I got. Okay. So we all work either as a teacher or a parent or a businessman or an employee. Everybody works. At max, how many hours will you work? 8 hours effective. Take 10 hours. Remaining 8 hours you sleep, 18 hours over. Still you have 6 hours. In that 6 hours, divided it into 30-minute slots, that is 12. So you can do 12 different tasks. Simple. Do your duties karmas, like whatever the responsibilities, finish it. Sleep, eating, cooking, finish it. Remaining, if you have 4 hours, 3 hours, divide that into 30-minute slots. So beautiful, powerful technique. 3 hours I have in a day, divided into 6. 6 different tasks I can do. Meditate for 30 minutes, read books for 30 minutes, join some sessions, give some experience. 1.5 hours enough. If I have problem in the body, mind, then you do more hours of meditation. Otherwise, maximum 1 hour is enough. Why you want to sit for more and more hours if there is no need? If you have thirst, then you sit. If you're satisfied, 1 hour is enough, Baba. Then you move on, learn music for 30 minutes. When you are driving, always people are thinking, who is only focusing on the road? Very rarely. And somebody is driving, you are sitting in a car, what are you doing? Read a book or practice music. You know Sarigama, you practice Sarigama. Why are you wasting time? Why we are doing all these things? Because this is a karma bhumi. We are here to do lot of works. That's what Arjuna said. Krishna said to Arjuna, work, 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 work. That's your duty. So I am going to decide from today. This is another trend change. I don't know from how many days. Again, I will change. Because in nature, you will see there is always a change. Yesterday there was a plant, today there is a small tree, tomorrow there is a bud, and day after tomorrow there is a flower, and then another day the flower is gone, another new bud. The nature is continuously changing. So it's interesting. But the same work you can do differently. Whenever you see some saturation in your work, it means you have to move to next level, giving the training to other guys to do. Anything you have saturation, remember you have to move to next level. It means your mind has already absorbed the max and you have to train others. The saturation means you have to train others in anything so that you will get time so you can do another things. There will be always people who come to learn. And there is no small work, big work there. Work is work. Chota bada nahi hai. Everything is a work. The tendency develops in the character. If you don't do any action, no actions go in vain. You are wasting time. You ask anybody, can they bring back the time? Nobody can bring. But meditation can extend your lifetime. Yesterday, in the night, I finished all my work and I ensure I'm satisfied every day before I go to bed. Otherwise, I don't sleep. I do some work, all my remaining homework, I'll do something so that my mind and body, soul is satisfied, then I go to bed. I do this exercise always. Or for whatever I have done, I'll first see whether I get satisfaction because I need a satisfied sleep. Otherwise, no action will go in vain. So when I was relaxing yesterday, I was getting some glimpses. Okay. From my subconscious mind, few incidences which happened in my life started coming. You know, like a stupid, once I was driving car from Hyderabad to Bangalore without proper sleep. Like a stupid, I did that. And the highway I was driving with another my stupid friend. He is also sleeping. Both of us slept while driving the car at 120 kilometers speed. The car slightly went. My tire got hit into the divider and then I got awake. But nothing happened. Immediately I stepped down from the car. I kept the car aside and I slept for 3 hours there. That is the biggest mistake I did. Without proper sleep, I started doing some adventure, which could have been a disaster. This happened some 5-6 years ago. So that incident came and said that I remembered that. I even forgot that, but that incident came because everything is in subconscious, nothing will go away. So they showed you are alive because you are doing service. That's why that incident did not turn into a disaster. Similar such 5-6 incidents they were showing. I am alive because of my service. Because of my willpower and because of my contribution, I want to always teach the world I am alive. Otherwise, in those incidences, I would have gone by now. Ignorant people foolishly imagine that knowledge comes from without. It's a sad mistake. All knowledge comes from within. Everything's inside. The outside universe is inside. Few incidences, a few situations will bring you out. Not everything. The external universe is nothing. It is a mere dot or drop in infinity. Sivananda Swamiji says this. It is a mere dot or drop in the infinity, the external. It is like footprint of a calf. It is mere Spanda Bhasha or mere vibration in one corner of Brahman where there is Maya. What you get outside is simply suggestion or external stimulus. But what you get from inner is the real knowledge. See, they will say, no, inner satisfaction, inner realization, inner happiness, inner journey, inner engineering, all are inner. See? The outer is just a trigger. It will motivate you, it will help you, it will awaken you. Get up, wake up. The outer will make you more running. So there's nothing outside. Outside will only, it's a stimulus. But inner is what everything is. The whole magazine of knowledge is within the Atma or the self. The Atma is a storehouse or Bhandagara of knowledge. The soul is within us. That soul knows everything. But how much have you realized? How much knowledge you want to grow? The external suggestion strikes against the source and causes ignition. There flashes out knowledge. We have lived thousands of lifetimes. Don't you think we don't have knowledge? We all have, but we have not yet realized it. All sadhana and yogic practices aim at removing the veil only. The veil, the wall. All the practices, what you do, it will break the walls. When the veil is removed, when the curtain drops, when the sheds are torn, the sadhaka shines in divine glory. He gets the knowledge of the self. The whole mystery of Kaivalya, the knowledge of Atma, are revealed like Amalaka fruit in the hand. Unfortunately for us, the present system of education, especially, thickens the veil of ignorance, stiffens the ego. The education is not removing the veil. And moreover, it is creating a lot of ego. I am PhD, double PhD. My Guru Patriji says PhD means permanent head damage. Double PhD, you imagine. Permanent head damage. Your education system should connect everybody, not separate you from others. The way you dress, people connect. If I dress very simple, people may not connect. If I wear suit coat, people will connect. Is that what education is teaching us? It is creating veils. It is creating walls between us. Okay, let's see if we have any other points. A karma yogi knows the secret of work. A karma yogi. Yogi means what? Yoga means what? A guy who connects with anything. If I connect with the knowledge, I'm called Gnana Yogi. If I connect with some work, I'm called Karma Yogi. If I connect myself with Dhyana, I'm called a Dhyana Yogi. He doesn't allow any energy to be unnecessarily frittered away. One of my gurus recently said, hey Ayyappa, don't carry anything about anyone in your head because you will lose your powers. Don't, underline these words, my friends, don't carry anything about anybody in your head because you will lose your powers. You lose your energy. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Why I want to carry about others? I'm not getting anything, but I'm losing everything. then why I should unnecessarily? A karma yogi will not have unnecessarily, he will never waste energy. He conserves and regulates energy. Conservation. He knows the signs of self-restraint. He utilizes the energy for good purposes that can bring maximum good to the greater number of people. To greater number of people, if there is a good, you spend energy. Otherwise, restrain. Why you want to spend? If anybody talks about anyone to me, I say, let's meditate. No, why you're talking about others? What good it will give you? You're wasting your energy. It's not giving good to anybody. See, we all come from different earth, different planetary systems, different dimensions. Not everybody knows how to live, how to talk. We're all learning. We are here to learn, not to pinpoint others, because it is not going to give you anything but suffering and misery, pain. A lot of people don't come and talk to me because I don't acknowledge their stupidity. They speak some nonsense, they expect me to acknowledge and say, yeah, right, people are like that, the whole world is screwed up. I don't acknowledge. One of my gurus said, if you even say, that means you are acknowledging. No need to even talk. If you simply say, nodding your head is also acknowledged. Don't nod your head. Don't waste your energy. Don't acknowledge anything which is not helping anybody, at least you. He knows the signs of self-restraint. He utilizes the energy for good purpose that can bring maximum good to greater number of people. Not only to you, your family. Extend your family. Break the veils. Break the walls. Who is your family? The whole world is your family. This is a skill in action which Gita speaks in the chapter 2. He who develops a strong will and a strong character. What one must have? Patience. I didn't have patience in my childhood because my dad don't have patience, and he's my guru, he's my teacher, he's my hero. I see him always impatient, so I thought I also should be impatient. I demand things. Come on, where it is? Where is my milk? Where is my food? Why it is delayed? I keep shouting. No patience. It was like a hell. I created hell for many. They also created hell for me. Because it's a karma siddhanta. What you sow, so you reap. After meditating, my patience increased. Of course, after marriage, the patience got greatly increased. And after having the first kid, you must see from Mount K2 to Mount Everest, so much of patience grown if you have kid in your life. One kid, Himalayan amount of patience. Have two kids, you have crossed the Himalayan. Two kids, they will teach you how to be patient. So why we should have? Because patience. The only we will realize immense benefits we will get. Immense benefits we get by having patience. Okay, meditate. One day you say, still my problems are not gone. One day kya ho gaya? One day what will happen? People say, sir, 2 months I'm meditating, I'm not seeing results. I said, 2 years you meditate. 2 years? Why not? Meditate for 2 years and come back. Have patience. You damaged all your karma, all your past lives, all your present life. You have given maximum damage to your energy system, your body, your mental health, physical body. In 2 months, you want everything to recover. Patience is a big game. A yogi sit in tapas for Ishvara to come. Will he speak about Ishvara or meditate about Ishvara? After one day, he will say, hey, Ishvara, are you not coming? They sit in tapas for 100 years, 1000 years, 50 years. Because you have to lose time. You must forget time. Meditation is also called little deaths. You will forget time. You don't know where you are, what happened. That mini deaths are very important. so that you can delay your physical death. A lot of people are impatient. They expect siddhis after doing little selfless service. Little selfless service they do, they expect a lot. Expect what? Results. Again, results will have a beautiful friend called misery. So no, don't expect any results. The real karma yogi is a guy who serves people with humility. Laughing Buddha is good than real Buddha. And real Buddha is always serious. The laughing Buddha, whenever you see that statue, he is a Buddha, he has a lot of buddhi and a very big belly. It means not everybody should develop big bellies. It means eat well, laugh well, humility, enjoy. At the same time, be a yogi. He becomes the real ruler of the world. He is honored and respected by all. Honor comes by itself. There is a hidden power in selfless service. The practice of Karma Yoga prepares the aspirant for reception of knowledge of the self. If you are a Karma Yogi, what is Karma Yogi? A guy who does maximum works all time without expecting any fruits or results of his actions. He is called Karma Yogi. By doing that, what he reaps, reception of the knowledge of the self. You will know about you. When people go to Ramana Maharshi, he will first say, who are you? The first question he will ask, who are you? Have you realized who you are? If not, just shut your mouth, keep quiet, here and here, meditate, know who you are. People go every Paurnami to his mountain, they go round and round and round around mountain, nothing comes. By going round and round of that mountain, you will not realize yourself. By going deep within inside, you will realize yourself. I came to know who I am, why I am born, what I should do, why I am still alive. Somebody asked, sir, when we will come to know that our purpose of life is over? I said, after we die. So now you are alive, right? If you are alive, it means there is still some purpose is left. There is no holiday period here. Holiday period is there. There is nothing to do there. No body, no samsara, no duties, nothing is there. There you take relax, but here no relaxation. Ignorant people jump at once to Gnana Yoga without having the preliminary training in Karma Yoga. That is the reason why they fail miserably to realize the truth. And what happens? That Antakarana starts. Impurities lurk in the four-folded mind. The mind is filled with likes, dislikes, jealousy, etc. They only talk of Brahman. They don't know. They don't do karma. They only read from books. They speak about the books. There's no practical results. So they suffer. You have to work hard. You have to do everything possible. Not just preaching without experience. There are many people, many great sages who comes to me, came in the past, they said, let us debate on spirituality. I said, no debates. Let us argue. If there is something to share, we can share. The one guy came and he was like, this is wrong, that is wrong, this is right, he is right. I said, why are we even discussing? It's not discussion. Why you want to debate? So don't get into any debates. Don't fight with anyone. He is right, you are right. At his level, he is right. At your level, you are right. So if he is wrong, then you are also wrong. And if he is right, you are also right. So he is right, you are right. There's no point of arguments. Never. Your lips should never open for an argument. First of all, don't try to convince anybody. It's a useless controversies, vain debates, and it is dry, endless discussions. Some people, the philosophy is only in the lips, it is not in their soul. They are called lips Vedantis. Like I met a guy who said, sir, I speak great words in front of everyone, but inside I am not that. He told me the truth. I said, meditation will bridge. what you are speaking outside, what you're inside. He knows the values, but he don't know how to implement. He's called very good man, very great man because of his words. But inside, he knows he's not that. Dual life. That is not going to help you. And that is creating more misery for him. What really you want is the practice and also selfless service. Only those will bridge what you're inside and outside. Okay, so we will see one more point. It's already 1 hour, 20 minutes. Who? Still 99 people are still there online. Wow. I thought half would have left by now. Good, yeah. Okay, he will understand the glory of Nishkamya Karma Yoga. Nishkamya Karma Yoga. Then he will be able to do works without any motives, without expecting on the fruits of actions. It is a question of time. One must be patient and persevere. Interesting session. Thank you, Bhuneshwar Madam. Non-attachment is very easy to hear the word, but when it comes to the actions, non-attachment is very difficult. Why? People will say, I'm trying to remember, sir, non-attachment, but I'm forgetting. Don't try to remember anything. We are not here to write university examinations. Try to understand why I have to be. I have a choice. Everybody have a choice, yes or no. To be attached or not detached. Everybody have a choice on every situation. Which will give you more freedom? Which will give you more energy? Which will give you more happiness? Do that. And more importantly, experiment both. What is the problem? I am a spiritual scientist. No university need to give me the title. I give to myself. I research on people, emotions, my decisions, my own sessions. It's all experiment. I'm not scared about anything, anybody. I am here to learn and I am born to teach. I'll be doing it without expecting results. So I'm happy. Without expecting any fruits, if you are able to do maximum karma, only people who don't expect the fruits will be able to do maximum karmas. Otherwise, they will say, I have already done this. The results have not come. They will sit and start worrying instead of getting into another action. You see? If you are focusing on the results, your actions will also be small. I met a guy who is named called Shivaramapaji, who is a very senior master. Initial days in Bangalore, there was nobody to teach meditation. He was the first flag bearer. He taught meditation to everybody. There are very few people who turned up. But with great patience, he was continuously teaching. Today, Bangalore is full of meditators. Thousands of people have come. He didn't expect the results in one day. He said, I'm here to do my duty, let me do. He's continuously sowing the seeds. Sometimes the seeds will go to the rocks. Sometimes it goes to the sand. Sometimes it goes to the soil, but still there is no sunlight, water. Sometimes it goes to a proper soil, fermented. Then the sprouts comes. You don't know who is the other person. You have to go. You have to keep on telling. The one beauty I have seen here is, see, I even attend many sessions. I go and sit and attend many sessions. And I even see a lot of senior people who are coming and learning from me. This is the beauty here. We don't have ego. After attending 5-6 sessions, reading some books, nobody here says, I know everything. I am a great master. No. My every session, Kolnathan session, Sir I see, Tila Madam I see. See, they are still learning. They already know a lot of knowledge. They already are great organizers. They are already teaching meditation. Why they are again coming here? First thing, it shows that they don't have egoism. Second, they are always ready to learn. If that two things died, then your learning stops. This is the beauty here. We have to always learn from books, always learn from people, learn from situation and share. If you don't share, then your growth is stopped. Who? The doctrine of karma expounds the riddle of life and riddle of the universe. I love the word karma because it is the most misunderstood word. Karma means action. It brings solace, satisfaction, comfort to one and all. It's a self-evident truth. Everybody has to accept it. There is no other way to understand the mysteries of action. Yeah. Gira Lakshmi ji, good karma is a chain, bad karma is a chain. We have to get out of the chains. How are you going to get out of the chains? Punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam. I got out of the chain. There is no karma. I got out of the chain. I'm enlightened. And I want everybody to become the same. How? Only Gnana Agni Datta Karmanam. This Gnanam has to open. And how? That only through the breath. Only if your knowledge increases, your karma gets burned. Otherwise, as Swami Sivananda ji said, even if you think you are doing great good, there will be always some evil. There's always evil, there's always good. But how you are going to get out? Being detached. How? Detached is out about the results. Only knowledge is going to help you. No person will help you. If you find some guru, he is not going to help you. His knowledge will help you. If you implement what he says, if you understand, that will help you. As you sow, so you reap. Freedom is what everybody needs. It's a birthright. Freedom is Satchitananda. Freedom is immortality. Freedom is peace. If you want to know whether you are enlightened or no, the big question everybody has. Everybody assumes whether they are enlightened or no. If you are always in a joyful state, whatever the external situation, then you are enlightened. And if you always get answers for all your questions, you are enlightened. So simple. See, again, enlightenment is end result. Why do you worry about it? You are a karma yogi. I am born here. Whether I know my purpose or no, whatever I feel like, I keep doing. Whether right or wrong, it doesn't matter. But importantly, knowing that Karma Siddhanta says, as you sow, so you reap. So if my actions or thoughts or intention is to harm others, I am going to suffer. As long as it is not there, everything is right. Good, you understood. Okay, with that, I will conclude today's session. So in today's session, what I have learned is, what I have reminded to myself is, do your actions, forget about the results. That is the greatest thing you can do. And through this selfless service, you will understand more about yourself. And nobody can help you. Remember, nobody can help you. Only you can help yourself. You must take support from everybody, knowledge from everybody. You have to help yourself. One enlightened master came. When he went back, none of them went with him because everybody was only waiting from his miracles, something he will give. Nobody took his knowledge, so nobody ascended with him. A very important point. This point shook me 10 years ago. One enlightened master came. When he went back, nobody ascended with him because everybody were depending on him. Everybody is only expecting the fruits out of his words, but nobody took the real knowledge and energy. But here it is not the case. Everybody has to ascend. Thank you very much, my dear masters, my dear gods, my dear friends. So now I'll take questions or comments one by one. Sneha ji.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
Ayyappa. It's superb. Like, yesterday you just posted, yeah, I'm restarting my karma session. I was like, wow. I was like waiting, when we will get time to be back to the karma session. You're having different sessions, but different languages. And Sindhu's like, oh, yeah, 10 crores also you learn. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, thank you for the amazing session. Actually, today only I usually don't have any question, and recently on 9th, maybe 2 days down, Patrisa had a Q&A with Paima. I was like, what? I don't have any question, and today a question strike me. Uh, the whole karma reincarnation thing. As we said that when we complete all our karmas, okay, we don't have anything, we don't have balance, we don't have any learnings left. The soul has reached to the ultimate level. वो बोलते हैं ना कि okay, are you still learning Hindi or not?
Yes, I'm seriously learning.
Okay, then I told you that I'll speak to you in Hindi. So वो बोलते हैं ना कि the soul has to reach to the supreme, like वो एक level पे आके it will mix with the supreme soul. So when it has no learning, and I think हर किसी का वो एक goal होता है. The soul goal is to reach. So what it is, मतलब the supreme soul first divides itself into smaller beautiful souls for experiencing in the earth. You know, this all play which is going on all around us, कि everyone is fighting, everyone is one. Ultimately, it will go to that one supreme soul. Then what is the reason for all this? What was the reason for everything? What's the real start? Why it has to happen?
Yesterday, I remembered the same question because 10 years ago, one fellow asked me the same question. Yesterday, I was thinking I should have given a better answer to him, but now I got opportunity to give you a better answer. You already know the answer. That's why you are born. But after being born here, the person who is asking the question is your mind, not you. Okay. One fellow asked me this question. The same question when I asked, Patriji said, one fellow is asking the question, do you have answer? He said, I don't want you to be a stupid. Then I said, I'm not asking this question. That's a most very funny question, no? Okay, everything is there, but from where did everything start? From where? No, who is questioning that? In this universe, there is nothing like beginning or ending. There's only transformation. The energy is transformed into a form. The form is transformed into energy. Everything is an evolution. My cousin asked me, why we are born, why we are doing, what is learning, why again we have to, because out of her depression, she is asking that question. Out of her ignorance, she is asking question because she don't want to be reborn, but she's not ready to meditate. So people ask that question from their mind. It is not your question. Your inner already knows the answer.
Okay, I have one more question. Today I read a quote. The quote is, the choice is yours to make, but the consequence of the choice you have to bear.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is a situation for which I have to make a choice. I have already made a choice. I have made a choice for me, and also a person is affected because I seek just like not to be with that person is my choice. And he's like, okay, I give you the opportunity to make a choice. I was like, okay, fine. So
I'll give you the answer. I got the question.
Yeah, tell me.
First and foremost, nobody is suffering because of you. Remember, if somebody is suffering, it is because of his ignorance, not because of you. First, you remove that from your head. That because of my choice, he is suffering. No, Baba. Because of your choice, nobody suffers. Because of your choice, you may suffer, but not others. If somebody else is suffering, it is because of their choice. So it won't come into your account, first point. Second, you have two rastas, either left or right. What generally the mind does, it takes left, but it always thinks, I should have taken right. And if it takes right direction, it always thinks, I should have taken left. Okay, so when you take a route, when you have choice of two routes, see what will not create harm to others, which is my intuition is telling more to go. Take it and forget the next. And in that path, if it is giving pain to others, the pain is a great teacher, no? And you are introducing a teacher to him, then why are you worried? Every decision we take, it is going to give pain to others and give pleasure also to sometimes. So my decision today to start these sessions back. Okay, 2 hours I have to sit with these focus lights. It's a pain. Okay, my neck pains. It's okay. Now I have to sit and continuously talk for 1.5 hours. It's a pain. But if I see it as a pain, I will never be able to do. It's a choice. By doing this session, I reminded myself again that actions are more important than the result. It's a remember I gave. So for this, I am ready to face this. Others may be planning to go for a trip or a movie, but because I am giving session, they have compromised and they are sitting here. A lot of ladies, they have to get back to the kitchen to cook. But because of me, when this fellow will stop, I have to go there. They are suffering. See, I am created a lot of pain. Okay, a lot of people message me, sir, stop it. No, I have to go to kitchen. I cannot. Okay, so our choices, if it is giving pain to others, be happy, because pain is a teacher and they are in the pain because of their ignorance, not because of you or me. Okay, what happens if you think you are giving pain to them, then another friend joins, who guilty feeling. Hare,
Yeah.
I have taken the decision because of me. No guilt feeling. Okay, everybody has freedom, everybody has their own choices. They have decided to stay and be in the pain. It is their problem, not your problem. Okay, it is not selfishness. Again, that
It's
is really
because of it's because of your session. This guilt word, no, that once I think the third session of yours is one of my favorite, and it was like drop your guilt, just drop it. I was like that moment. I was like, it's there. All your learnings, everything. I am still noting it down, and then thank you so much for pointing everything out. Okay, there's one more thing. The one thing when you were sharing in your session and you like pain is a real teacher and it's an opportunity for us to learn, and the moment when it strike to you ki, don't give pain to yourself, because I said it's like I thought it's like you were realizing, oh, I don't want to create one more karma if anybody will come to tell me that no, you told me that's why I created this pain. So that was a funny realization I think you got while taking this session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very happy. You're
twice. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm having so many questions, but one more last question is crystals. So when you said about the crystals that one person who saw your hand and also gave you crystals, which were little helpful to you. But I want to ask you one question. Whenever my dad or someone suggested me a crystal or asked me to wear a ring, I never felt any difference. Like, do crystals, like, I, okay, believe that some people feel the
Can I
same
answer
way.
you? I got the question.
Yes.
Your dad suggested a crystal, but your intuition did not tell. I always tell people the crystal selects you, you don't select it. One kid came to my office. Then he said, all the crystals are beautiful. Shall I take everything? I said, if your dad has budget, you take everything. So he went to his dad and said, I'm going to take everything. His dad said, take only one. Then that boy got baffled. He came and said, my dad said, take only one. He said, can you select one for me? I said, how can I select for you? I said, go, stand there, have a look at everything. Something will strike and say, take me, take that. And if nothing says, then just leave, don't take anything. And he got something and said, this one is calling me, saying, take it. Then I said that crystal selected you. So your dad giving something, no, it won't suit you because you don't need it. Like my mother-in-law, go and feeds my son. He don't want food. She feeds him. He has a lot of anger. Understand? So crystal you select. Don't let others select.
Great. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Snehaji, thank you so much. Nice question. A lot of us are learning from your questions.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing. I have. Yes, it's a suggestion. Like just now you shared that you're in the apartment, not able to make people do meditation. So I just have a suggestion. If also when I come to Bangalore, I don't know when the offices will open. We can have one jamming session in the lawn and ask people to meditate or something like that. We can plan something like that.
Come. We are open all time. We will do.
Yes,
Cool.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha ji. Thank you, Arsha ji. Please unmute.
Namaste, Master.
Namaste. Good to see you.
Happy to see you, Master.
Yeah.
So, Master, before meditation, I was even worried for small things. I just cried, depressed, all those things happened before meditation. Once I enter into meditation, first thing I learned, be in present. These all worries of because I'm worrying about my future, all those things, what's going to happen in my life, all those things. Once I enter in meditation, I understand be in future. So what actually happened is before that I was limiting myself. I'm not seeing this opportunity, the happy things, all those things. So if I'll fear to face the things. The first lesson which I learned from is face everything. So after starting facing things, I'm seeing everything as an opportunity. I'm started learning things. So recently I have had a training program. I didn't know anyone. Before meditation, I'll told to my mom, I'm not having any friends. I'm not going to attend that soon. But now after meditation, I just entered the training session. I learned a lot of things. I got new friends. So I don't even know anyone, but that fear actually had gone. So those worries gone. So all this because of the meditation, knowledge, all those things, masters. I just want to share this. My worry is gone. I'm living happy. Even whatever is coming, I'll not seeing anything as a problem. I'm seeing as a challenges and what I have to learn from it. If something has happened wrongly, then I'm learning from that. I'm not worrying nowadays. So this is the change actually happened, Master, after entering the meditation.
Very nice. You have transformed yourself, and now you are going to share that same knowledge to the whole world. This is what Swami Sivananda was telling today. First, you transform, and then you teach. Then the whole world will change. Very nice to know. You're taken from the learnings. You understood. That's why the change has come. Thank you, Varsha.
Thank you so much, Master.
Yes. Thilaji.
Vanakkam, Master.
Vanakkam.
I just want to get a clarity. Master, from the beginning, you have taught us that breath, just observe the breath meditation. So I am so passionate about that. Whenever I talk to people, I always talk about breath meditation. But now here in Malaysia, we are getting so many people teaching about manifestation, affirmation, guided, channeling, and then crop circle meditation, everything. But I always tell my team, only focus on breath meditation. Am I touching on their free will? That is the clarity I want to know. Because now I'm stopping them from learning others. I said, in my session, only go for breath meditation. So am I not giving them the freedom to choose?
See, they're experimenting. When Buddha stepped out of the kingdom, first he did is he experimented everything possible. Hatha yoga, this, that, everything he tried. And he is vexed because he is not getting answers. Finally, he sat under the Bodhi tree. It is not the speciality of the Bodhi tree, but he sat under it. He started observing his breath. That is when he realized. Whatever others do, leave it. It is their choice. Okay. I know what is happening around. Okay.
Yes.
So if I also start something unique, a lot of people will come. But what happens if I misguide? That karma, this is spiritual karma, will not leave me. Until all those people who got misguided, they become enlightened, my enlightenment will be at stake.
Okay.
I practiced 4 or 5 meditations before getting here. I got all my answers here. I understood my purpose of life. I saw my past lives. I have so much of experiences. My mind doesn't need even to convince because it's highly convinced because of many physical experiences, telepathy, channeling, so many experiences. If others are doing something, leave it to them. Don't even touch them. What you are
Okay.
doing, it matters to you. Not what others doing, nothing matters. It's their
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, and give them the free will. I said you go and experiment. But in my
Experiment.
session, I only want this.
Have you seen me giving anything apart from observing the breath?
No.
That's all. I will say like
I'm your
this.
student. I'm your student, master. That's why that's why I want
After
the
50
clarity.
years also, I'll be telling the same. There won't be any change. Use pyramids and crystals because that is a tools. But technique of meditation is observe the breath. If you do anything else, I don't understand that language. Simple.
Yes.
It is out of syllabus.
Thank you so much for the clarity. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so next is why I'm not getting unmute for Kartiyani ji. I don't know. Okay. Very strange. I'm not getting unmute option for Kartiyani ji. I don't know why. Maybe you don't have a mic. Okay, let me move to Jaya ji. Jaya Naresh ji.
Hello, good evening. Ayyappa sir, how are you?
I'm always good, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the wonderful session today. I did join a bit late. I just came to say hi, and it's been a long time since we have not met you. We really missed you. Actually, I came for the Malaysian session that day. I just really wanted to say hi, but it was too late, 12 o'clock in the morning, so I just left without saying. And the thing, actually, I've just started the 41 days meditation for children on July 11th. Then I just realized the bliss, what you always mention. And
You dropped your more phone.
oh,
Yes,
sorry.
No problem. Go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry. Yeah, the bliss and the energy, how you feel when you teach meditation. I really felt the first day, every day was simply amazing. So I'm really thankful to you. But I was, as I started with you, the 5 mandalas, I was a bit reluctant. I was in my nutshell. I never want to come to the screen or anything to share anything. But at that moment, I felt, no, I need to do it. So it's all your guidance and your blessings. So I really felt so great that we did complete the 41 days.
Great.
So I just would like to give my sincere gratitude, Ayyappa sir. It's all because of you that we are still learning. I'm the listener only. We're still learning every day. And it's such a wonderful experience. And every moment is so enjoyable. So I'm just living the moment like anything. And, my children, all family became vegetarian. So second time when I spoke to Patriji, he said, as a mom, because I turned to be a vegetarian, but I still cook for my children. Then he said, no, being a mom, you do your right thing. Then I just convinced them, and they are also happily accepted. And, being a teenager, it's my blessing. I got those 2 boys. And we are just enjoying every moment, and they're also doing meditation. And yeah, it's amazing, sir. Everything is all your blessing.
Thank you, ma'am. You
So
have given a very important message to all of us now. You reminded the words of Patriji and said, being a mom, you do the right thing. Because a lot of people say, I left non-vegetarian because my kids and my husband eats non-veg, so I have to cook. See, but you have to do your right thing. That's why I say, become a vegetarian and you only cook vegetarian. If they want to change. Otherwise, go out and eat. You did the right thing, ma'am, and you got your support.
yeah.
Very happy for it. Very happy for it.
Thank you. Yeah,
Wonderful
thank
to
you.
meet you.
Every moment is so beautiful. We are enjoying it like anything.
Lovely.
So it's such a blessing. Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Madam Ji. Surender sir. After many days.
Oh, sir. Namaste, sir.
I missed to meet you in Valley, sir, because I think you came the next day when I went.
Yes. Tuesday.
Yeah. I was there on Monday. Yeah.
Monday, actually, I planned, but one of our other colleagues, Mudra sir and all, they said,
I saw the photos. Yes.
Because of that. I'm very happy, sir. Today, after a long time, we are again meeting. We are meeting only on the sessions only even now. Only in the pyramid valley only we are meeting personally.
Yes, sir.
Really, my life is amazing now, sir. Actually, after attending so many sessions, you have given some break. It has helped me to experiment myself. So where I am, otherwise I am keep on attending sessions, keep on attending. Am I transformed or am I changed or not? So to check that, wherever opportunity comes, I am not saying no. So I am, whether I am right or wrong, I am putting efforts. I am not seeing the results. So some PCS gave me some opportunity. So I'm learning a lot from PCS has given me the foundation. I'm not once I got the opportunity. That's all. I am on that. Every week, one session I will do in PCS. Similarly, now I got opportunity in PCS Kannada also, PMC Kannada. Immediately I grabbed that opportunity and I did. And our own organization, Akhanda Karnataka Pyramid Spiritual Foundation, we have done the 6 sessions till now. Close to 5,000 masters have been benefited out of this foundation.
Wow.
I'm actually, what is happening, I'm really seeing that my energy, consciousness and wisdom all are simultaneously expanding.
Wow.
So many masters got connected, and my whatever I speak, they are getting connected and they are getting transformed, and they are able to transform the hundreds of masters. And they call me and say, sir, whenever I go to Pyramid Valley, sir, I have attended your session, whether you sure or not. So much amazing happiness. I can't express that much of happiness I am there. Why I come today is because I'm still student in your session. I'm a student. So when I go there, there is a master. So I want to be master and student combination. But your sessions made me a big difference in my life. Really, I want to acknowledge this. So this is what I whenever your session, and I continued your all 21 days of Kannada sessions also. Wow. But I have not attended at 6 o'clock because our sessions will be going on Akhanda Karnataka. So offline I attend and I do the 30 minutes meditation also. That your voice gives me something connection is there, sir, with you. I don't know because I have a 5 senses vision now. So 6th sense is still it is expanding, but some connection is there definitely. Otherwise, I will not go this much long sessions and so many attended years. But I think now I am unlimited. Now I am entering into the unknown, and I will continue to experiment and see that entire Karnataka. My goal is all these 10 crores of people should get enlightened. So whatever from my side happens, wherever possible, I continue this.
Great goal of reaching all the 10 crore Kannadikas is fantastic goal. Yes, and I am seeing you from day one. You have allowed yourself to expand. Yes. Not everybody does that, but you have allowed yourself to expand because you have decided to go and teach everyone. That is where you have decided to expand yourself. I'm very happy to see you. And whatever we hear and learn, only when we go out and teach, we will know how much we know. How much we really are. And
close to 100 sessions I have done, sir, now.
Wow.
So much expansion after when I start sharing only. Only the expansion comes only with sharing.
It's your message to everybody here that only when you go and teach and share, you expand so quickly. Thank you.
So 2014, I have joined, sir, this connected meditation. Up to 2019, no transformation.
Because I am only taking information.
Only information, I can no open my mouth. So I got inspired from your sessions only, really, because you always tell, go and share, go and experiment, go and experiment. It pushed my inner. With your things, God pushed me. Then now I am confident. Entire 8 billions also, no stoppage. All the 8 billion people should get this.
That's all. Yes, sir. I am very pushy, sir. I always push people.
So
really, and go teach every session I push people.
I only think what I like you on you is you experiment. You suddenly withdraw because you don't want dependency. Because I was depending on you. I was now I'm seeing the master also, because your session is not there means I used to get disturbed. Now I know disturbance for me. Whether it's there or not, no difference. So
That's why I suddenly disappear.
it's okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Huh?
Thank you very much, sir. Great to see you. Growing great. Wow. Thank you. Vijiji. Nice. Your name itself has G. My friend is named Balaji. I always say Balaji Ji.
Okay.
Vijiji.
Yes, good afternoon, Master. I'm Viji from Chennai. I've been longing to talk to you directly in one of your sessions.
Chennai.
Yeah, finally I made it. So I have been watching your sessions in YouTube offline, and I had messaged you also like a few weeks ago, I think, during your last session. To know, my question was how to know our life's purpose. That is my question, Master, because whatever job that I'm doing, I'm not feeling very happy or content. But I know that the life's purpose, you'll come to know when you're doing something, when you forget yourself, and then keep doing that job with much more happiness. That is how you know that is your job, that is your life's purpose.
See,
that's what I keep hearing.
The professional job, what we do is nothing to do with our purpose of life.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That is for living. For living, we are doing something. The money has to come in so that the basic living is taken care. But that is nothing to do with your life of purpose.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
After that, duty is whatever your inner feels, you start doing that. Step by step. See, day one, do I know why I am born? I waited for 8 years after starting my meditation to know why I am born. Until then, whatever opportunities comes, I grab and do. Like Surendra sir just now, he said, whatever sessions we want to teach, whoever calls, he go teaches. By doing more karma, and by giving more sessions, he is finding himself. You will find yourself by selfless service, not by just listening or meditating. Only we do selfless service, you will know who you are, why you are born.
Yeah. I got the thought also, Master, but I don't feel very confident enough because I'm occupied with other work. I feel like I don't have find time to work towards that, like
Madam,
to prepare or something.
24 hours.
I know, sir. You just spoke
I
about that.
hate people who said no time. Very sorry.
Okay.
You always have time. Everybody has time. Narendra Modi ji has time to meditate.
Okay.
Are we more busy than him?
No, he's not. Okay.
Don't fool yourself. Simple. Don't give wrong things to yourself saying I don't have time. We always have time. You have to find time.
Okay.
You have to find time. Okay. So you start giving service to others. Only then you will find yourself. Otherwise, you are only meditating. You will be like a small tortoise growth. If you want to grow quickly, you want to know all the answers, you have to first know yourself. That will happen only by selfless service. Otherwise, impossible.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Nice to
Nice talking to you. Yes.
Yes. Vijendra Rao, sir. Vijendra Rao, sir, from Bangalore. I think I met you, right, in Pyramid Valley, sir?
Yes, sir. We met on Monday.
Yeah, we met in cafeteria. I was running between karmas.
Because you sent a message that you'll be coming there on Monday.
Wow.
So you're like, what you call battery. Whenever we talk to you or listen to you, our battery is recharged. Something like
that. Charger. Very nice, sir.
So anyway, I just wanted to say hi to you. There's nothing much, but I'm continuing doing a meditation every day. And last 2 weeks, I have not been able to go to the valley. This Monday again, I'm starting now.
Very
because
nice.
I had some cough problem was there, so I didn't want to take the risk at my age. So Monday onwards, I'll be there again. It's something great, sir. What I'm experiencing today, when I'm talking to other people, my relationship is totally changed now because of meditation. So now I have to start now, as you said, to teach other people also.
Yes, yes. That is important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see you. Savitri ji.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, great afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
Happy to see you, sir. So
Yes.
the great thing I learned today is don't carry anybody's in your head. It will lose your energy. The great point today I have received from this session, sir. And one more thing, I got so many answers from your in this session also, from Sneha Madam and Varsha Priyadarshini, so from Surendra sir, everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. 10 days back, I read your book, The Alchemist.
Wow.
The Alchemist book. Everything within yourself only.
Paulo Coelho.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of the fantastic books.
Everything with it.
You know,
Yes, sir.
that book I started and completed in one go. No break.
One day.
Not one day. I started and I completed
Yes,
the book. That is such a
yes, sir.
great book. You reminded me of that. When you read,
Yes, sir.
you will really get transformed. Such a beautiful book. Yeah.
Great book, sir. And one more thing, The Laws of Spirit World also. Even that book also very great book, sir. By
Yeah.
Koshit Bhavangiri.
You must read
Yes,
this
sir.
book, Breath and Meditation.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely, I will read, sir.
Everybody here should read this.
Sir.
Next
Yes,
session,
sir.
I'll ask
And
people, show your books.
Thank you for my pyramid, sir. You have sent me great pyramid for me, sir.
Yes.
And I have suggested the same link to my friends also.
Use it, madam. Use it a lot.
Thank you, sir. And so much of difference they have found, sir. By means, they have bought even a cap pyramid from others also. But it's not, packing is not good. Something they told me, sir.
Okay.
After that only I have shared your link, sir.
Good.
They know the difference between a pyramid master's work and a non-meditators work in packing and everything, sir.
The intuition, the intention and intuition of what we do is different from what others do. That
Yes,
energy gets carried in whatever we do. That they are experiencing.
Yes, sir.
Very nice to know. Thank you,
Yes,
madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sarika ji.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
I think I can say like that I was missing a session a lot. मैंने अनीता से बात करके उनको बोला कि आप बोलिएगा और मैसेज मेरा सर के पास छोड़ेगा कि I am really missing his session. It is really long since long. This is I think after a long time you are conducting it. My father passed away in between in June, and I was little down. And now again I have started meditating again. And since you were talking about the crystal, sitting in Mumbai, it's so difficult to select the crystal. I would like you to suggest the crystal for my house. Like, what should I buy for my house?
I'll see what comes.
Yes, you please tell me on that.
Yes, ma'am.
I will ping you, just meditate or just see what is good for my house. Please just keep in mind.
Let me try. Yes. Thank you
so much.
You.
And yes, really good, really awesome.
Thank you. I love Mumbai city. I've been there many times.
So I have worked in Bangalore for so long time, and then I shifted over here. When I was working there, I did not, I was not able to get this meditation.
No problem.
And after coming to Mumbai, I just got it. So I really miss Bangalore a lot. And I wish
we have pyramids in Thane and other places we have.
I've gone once.
Been there. Very nice, very nice. That's it. Wherever we go, we develop there.
And yes, that's really nice. Your sessions are awesome.
Thank you, ma'am. And you are a very creative person by nature.
Yes, I am, sir. I do a lot of painting and all, but I am not able to sit. Otherwise, I really want to
bring that
do
creativeness
something.
in spirituality. You will grow a lot.
Yes, thank you, sir. I was a designer for Only and Jack and Jones when I was in Bangalore. Then I left my job and now I'm at home. But I really want to do more in spiritual. I want to grow in spirituality. I can say that.
See, whatever
So guide me
we
always,
have,
guide me.
whatever talents we have, and we know the truth, merge this both and give the world a beautiful place. Make the world a beautiful place. And you have the
There is
capability.
something which is I am not able to open up. Which
You
is
start, take baby steps, it will start, because I could sense that one of your purposes is that.
Okay. Yes, I will do that.
We will connect offline.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So beautiful to talk with you today. Varsha. So finally, I'm seeing you.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm always good. Yes, yes. Finally, I'm seeing you. Good.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to say wonderful session, sir. So nice to see you finally.
Yeah. How's the book, Deepak Chopra's book you're reading?
I started reading it, sir. It's a good book.
Very
I'm
good.
just in the first chapter. And thank you for introducing me to reading books, sir. I tell all my friends now, I encourage them to read books. In meditation, sir, it's so magical. I started enjoying meditation now.
Wow.
I'm definitely evolving as a better person, sir.
Yes, yes. And you are one of the person who always keep in touch with me in WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for replying so quickly and answering every question.
Yeah, that's my purpose. I love to. Thank you, Varsha.
Thank you, sir.
Keep in
Thank
touch.
you, sir.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Krishna Kumar, sir.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Namaste. Tell me, sir.
Yeah. Namaste. So, first of all, thank you for this wonderful session. So, the key learnings from this session for me is that don't carry anything about anyone. You lose your power. Though I've been practicing pyramid PSSM meditation for the last 1 year, still something I was always carrying, especially about my children. So I don't know. Somehow, by profession, I'm a coach, but still. When it comes to parenting, it's a challenge. So, but these words where you said don't carry anything about anything, I'll try to implement. But still, as far as future is concerned, I don't know. It's
you must understand it more so that naturally you will start following.
Correct.
Okay, don't try to remember, because that will not work. The science won't work that.
Yeah.
As a parent, it is your responsibility, but doesn't mean that you need to worry about them.
Yeah.
I tell my wife today morning also, I said, you're worrying too much about the kid. Don't worry about them. Take care of, do your best. But worrying will not help. Worrying will drain your energy, your health.
Correct.
And how are you going to take care of them better?
Correct.
But
there's a thin line.
You are good, then you can take care of them better.
Correct. But there is a thin line difference between worrying and upbringing of children. So that is where is the confusion happens between me and my wife also. My wife also keeps saying, okay, leave it, it happens. But sometimes I feel as a responsible parent, I should correct them. This is at the young age, right?
Yeah, you know, they will always do what they want. Whether with your knowledge or without that knowledge.
Correct.
I'm also a kid of 6 years.
Correct.
So we can support them. And we can teach them by being an example.
Yeah.
Our words alone will not suffice.
Correct.
They are looking at our actions. So first, stop worrying. When you want your kid to become a great meditator, you have to do a lot of hours of meditation in front of him. If you want your kid to read books, you have to read a lot of books. You must have a library at home. Do you have a library at home? Then you don't expect your kids to read books. Are you reading in front of him for 1 hour, 2 hours? Then you don't expect your kids to read books. Only by being an example, they will transform. Otherwise, it is like annoying for them, like, do this, don't do this. That is always like a radio. Okay, you do the opposite. Then you see. So we have to take care of them. It doesn't mean that we have to start worrying about them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, sir. Second question is, the last 10 days or so, sometimes, see, I regularly get up at 4:45, 5 o'clock meditation. I keep doing it. I don't miss it. But somehow, after doing that meditation for 1.5 hours or 2 hours, somehow I feel like sleeping. So, in fact, I go to sleep also. So I feel, see, I get up at this is Brahmi Muhurtam, but after that, if I sleep, what is the use? So, what is your take on that? Is it okay? Because there is something like Sharira Dharma, right?
Yeah, absolutely okay. You meditate and sleep, both are different. And you don't come to conclusion saying after meditation sleep is bad. No, that is your own conclusion. Meditation is for inner search. Sleep is for body rest.
Yeah.
Have both. Now, I have seen people who sacrifice sleep and sit in meditation. And where is the quality of meditation? They are sleeping in meditation. Sleep nicely, meditate nicely. Why you can't bring a balance by having abundance in both? Why you have to sacrifice sleep? I never sacrifice sleep.
Yeah.
Unless until I have a session, I will never wake up early. I hate waking up early. People think I wake up at 4, 5, do Akhanda Dhyana. No way. 7 o'clock I'll be still in bed. Sleeping. I take good rest of my body. If the instrument is not good, how can I go and teach the world?
Correct.
How can I do my duties?
Yeah.
You must take, everybody has time. You are only awake 12 hours, no problem. In the 12 hours, 10 hours, you do 2 hours is enough. 12 hours you sleep. What is the problem? See, everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
There is no common rule like this many hours of sleep. That is nonsense. Your body demands more, give that. Don't go against the nature. It will not help you.
Yeah, my only question is after doing meditation, if I go to sleep, sometimes I feel guilty.
No guilty. After meditation, your body is demanding sleep, give it. If the body doesn't give the demands, you do karmas. That's all.
Okay.
Why the guilty is coming? Where the guilty is coming?
No, because I get up at Brahmi Muhurtam, I do everything. Then after that, I'm becoming lazy.
Sir, you are a Brahmin. You are a Brahmin. You are a Brahma. Okay. Whenever you decide to sit in meditation, that is Muhurta. There is nothing like 4 o'clock. For us, 4 o'clock is like Kulnadhan sir, 4 o'clock is different. And how will you define? UK timing is different. Malaysia timing is different. Where is the Brahma Muhurtas? People are asked to do in the early hours because the whole world is sleeping. There will be a lot of silence. Doesn't mean only that time you will have energy. You sit now, you will get the same energy.
Okay.
Okay. No guilty feeling, first of all. Remove that from your head.
Thank you, sir.
Feel guilty. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Okay, finally, Kulnadhan sir. So how was your interaction with Patriji today?
It was very good, sir. Very good, sir. Nice to see you and Patriji sir today. As the master said, it's a charge for our body and the soul and emotion, everything you recharge. Thank you so much. Yeah, Patriji sir told me 2 months ago, the meditation need to go to Sri Lanka. Yeah. Therefore, all of a sudden, there were 2 masters started to do meditation in Tamil language. One of the group, they cover the European Tamil people. There are more than 100 people in that group. There is another group, it's called PSSM Sri Lanka. They have nearly 40 masters now. Therefore, with your foundation, teaching meditation in Tamil, and one of the masters actually learned meditation from you anyway, all the 5 mandalas, Kannada madam. And she is teaching meditation mainly for Sri Lankan Tamil people. Therefore, the meditation is spreading very nicely in Sri Lanka. I mean, I also strongly believe, I don't know, Patrick sir definitely got the message, the meditation need to go to Sri Lanka to have a peace and harmony in this country. Therefore, slowly and surely it's actually spreading with your best wishes. Thank you so much, sir. And yeah, to important of all, I'm taking a weekly meditation session in English in the PSM UK group. Everything is going very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you on a live session. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you always, sir. I'm happy that meditation is spreading in Sri Lanka. Every country, there should be meditation. Then there is peace.
Yes.
There is no peace.
Yeah. And today also, Patriji sir said to the German Ram and...
Yes. Madhu and Ram, yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the book is going to be translated in Dutch, and he said the book need to go to every German citizen in Germany. Yes, that book, yes. he also said it need to be translated in all languages.
Right.
Definitely, yes.
We will do that, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So wonderful to see you. Okay, that comes to the conclusion of today's 27th session. Thank you very much, my dear friends. I know I gave a very big gap because I want to experiment multiple things, and I am back. So we will do every week continuously from now on. Thank you very much. And I think I have not answered to many chats in the questions, but I'm very sorry. We will always address it as an eternal amount of time. Thank you very much. Namaste. Signing off, your meditation coach, Ayyappa Pindi. Namaste, namaste, namaste.